Hello, parents. I just wanted to send a quick video just for some updates about some things that are going to be in binders starting today. I really hope that this is something that we can use to show growth in your child. So I don't want this to be some sort of daunting task that you have to pull out and do each night. But it will only take a minute, literally. Okay, I'll show you. Sorry. This will be September's. And for September, it says letter name fluency. However, on the bottom, you'll see that I would love for you to cover letter name and sound. So every other day, so Mondays will be letter names, Tuesday sound, Wednesday name, Thursday sound. On Friday, of course, they won't have their binders, but we will test them here at school just to see how much they're growing. So just to show you what this is, it's just a fluency page. You're going to set a minute timer on your phone or wherever you want to set your timer at, and if it's Monday, your child you'll tell them to start, and within that minute they'll start over here and tell you every name of the letters that they can. So when they start, they would say M, A, V, but if they got to C and they did not know that letter, you can tell them, you need to tell them because that's important that they learn. But then they would just skip it and go to the next one. You would not include that in what they knew. So you would simply just kind of make a little dot there, or just a mental reminder that they didn't get C. If you have to tell them the next letter, also don't include that. And then if the minute timer goes up, then that would mean that your child knew M, A, and V. So that's 3 letters in 1 minute. When it's Tuesday and it's time to do the sounds, you're going to do the same thing. You'd set the timer, and when the timer starts, they just need to put their finger under each letter and tell you the sound. So just M, A, V. But if they don't know C sound again, or they say the wrong sound, don't include that in the amount that they knew. So you would just M, A, V. They didn't know this one, but you told them because it's important that they know. So you say that's C, C says K. And then they didn't know E, they didn't know this one, but they knew R says Then you would take those that they got right without you telling them, and you would put that in Tuesdays. You just write the number under sound. Do the same thing Wednesday, the same thing Thursday, and then come Friday, Ms. Hightower and I will pull your children throughout that day, and we're going to ask them how many that they knew or that they know for the letter name, and then we're going to also do the sound. Her and I will write that number somewhere. We may write it on here. We may keep it somewhere else separate, but you'll get a new one of these each week. Each week, I will try my best to put the starting number beside of where they're going. So if last week they got 5 letter names, I'm going to put 5 above your Monday so you know where they were last week. And the same thing for sound. If they knew 6 letter sounds, I'd put a 6 above Tuesday, just so you know where to start and how we're really working for them to get faster and faster. It'd be really great for them just to show some growth. This is a skill that they are tested on, which you will get those test scores back here soon. Speaking of fluency, the only other thing I wanted to say really quickly is that some students are already coming home with their fluency folders. I've done a really good job to send parent square messages to those who have. If I missed you by accident, I'm really sorry. But if you can just check the binder, you'll see that the fluency folders are in the fluency part of your binder. So like I said, some students are already ready for this, and the ones that I chose that were ready, I went based on those test scores that we did at the beginning of the year. So if they knew a pretty good amount of their letter names and sounds, that the one that we sent home also was included in our assessment, then I went ahead and started them on a fluency folder. So if you have a fluency folder, please be doing this and this just to see how many they can get, because either way, even though they know them, and I get that they know them, you want them to be quick, because the more they know in a minute at the end of the year, that's best, because if they show large amount of growth, then that's wonderful. But there is a test for that at the end of the year that is on the computer, so our goal was pretty high. I think by the end of the year, the goal was 42 letter names in a minute. So we really try to push it. It takes a while to get there, but if you just practice it at home, that fluency does come quickly, and they can do it really fast. You can make a game of it. At first, it's just important just to get them to do it and to try to retain all that they're learning. But eventually, if you just kind of really get them pumped up and say, you gotta go quick, you go really fast, show me how many you can do in a minute, I hope that they can make a game of it and really try to beat their time or beat their number each time. But I think that's it. Well, one other thing is that progress reports will be going home soon. So with progress reports, they'll be coming home Friday. I'm just going to fill this out. This is the blank one. It'll have all of your grades, and then it'll have a conduct section. I'll just write a note about your child and how they're doing here in class. So that will come home Friday. I would like for you to sign it and send it back, and then I will give it back to you. So you'll have a signature page. So Friday, be on the lookout for these. Sign and return. Every night you'll have your fluency sound and name for the week, and then those of you who are ready can do the fluency folders. And that is all. I hope that's all that's important. I think that pretty much covers it. We will be having conferences soon, so I'll be sending out information on October 15th. Sometime before then, I will send out a sign-up sheet for you to sign up on a day or on that day, a specific time. It is for the whole day of October 15th. I think I'll probably cut it off around 4:30. So we'll try to get all of you signed up for a parent conference on October 15th. So be on the lookout for a sign up for that. And if you need me, send me a parent square or call me, an email, whatever you need to do. Thanks. Bye.